What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and I don't know if this is officially like an entire contest walkthrough like we used to do. It's kind of a blog, kind of not really. I don't know, just the way that they do these now, it's different. So this is like your battle plan for the zombie month of 2025, October that is. So you can see we've got Zombie Sheamus with some like camp skewers, hot dogs plugged into him. Interesting. It looks really cool. Like, I really like that. And then Braun Breaker, who's kind of got the Frankenstein look going to him. So here's hoping we get Werewolf Jacob Fatu, because that's the Frankenstein I want to see. I want to see the Jacob Fatu. Anyway, this is your Inside the Ring WWE Champions Monthly October event. So, State of the Ring. First of all, it's zombie season. The undead have risen and they're hungrier than ever. They said all every year, but every year's good so far. Collect terrifying new and classic, notice that, classic zombie superstars. Charge them with special hype loot. So this is where I'm not just reading things, we're talking about some things here. This does verify that those of us who maybe listen to some advice that Slim Numbers and Iron Sheik gave on our podcast here said, wow, you should probably like hoard your hype loot for a little while because the zombies aren't in it. So that means that maybe they'll add them in October. But instead, there's a special hype loot, because of course there is a special hype loot that is only during this month, as theoretically only for zombies, which means that you're going to be clamoring for another hype loot this month and stack bone-chilling rewards throughout the month. When the lights go down and the crowd roars, don't miss Titan Takeover, a new faction-based game mode that's entering the ring soon. Last time they said it was like this week, so soon this week. I do think it's interesting we had Titans of Tag and didn't have Titan Takeover, but you know, whatever. It's coming during Zombie Month, that's good, where you'll slam down huge progress in the first ever Camp Champions contest. So again, I think that confirms it's coming this weekish. Plus, this year's zombies come armed with movesets that crank up the carnage. Okay, so hear these words. The longer the match, the harder they hit. So it does seem like we're going towards a slowing down like of the turn one wins, which, to be fair, you know, I like going in and winning turn one and all that. If the game devolves permanently into just click two buttons and you win the match, you're gonna get bored. Like, there's just no way around that. So slowing down the matches does bring the game back to its roots. I mean, for those who played 6-7 years ago, like me, and I mean, there's others who have played longer than that for sure, you remember that the whole setup was that's very much like a wrestling match. You do these gem swipes, which are your basic punches and hits, which then charge up your special maneuvers, and they are special. Like, think of WWE 2K, that series, at least SmackDown versus Raw, No Mercy. Like, you have to build towards your specials and earn them, whereas we've been in a mode with the game here for probably 2 years at least, maybe longer, where it's just one or two clicks instantly and you've won. I know some people like that. It's going to be hard to go away from that. I get it. But in the grand scheme of things, I think it's better to balance the gameplay. Maybe not go extreme on the 6, 7, 8 minute matches. That's not it. But 30-second wins, because really you're just waiting for your animation to resolve, is the majority of it. Is also maybe not. Like, there's a balance there, is all I'm saying, right? But these zombies, the longer the match, the harder they hit. When unleashed in Titan Takeover, longer matches, see, and the pacing of the exclusive action bar, which I haven't seen yet, but again, start thinking like other wrestling games on bigger consoles, combined to deliver major power boosts. major power boosts, that grow to unstoppable levels. So get ready to dominate. This month's roadmap, October creeps in with terrifying surprises, spine-chilling debuts, and contests that will haunt you and your crew. The graveyard gates are open, and only the bravest champions will survive. Here's your roadmap, horror show. Step in if you dare. So, as you can see, we've got Sheamus, who brings up the grand tradition of, oh, this guy's not really an acrobat. How do we get a version of that character into an acrobat? Oh, we'll just make him a zombie or a mutant. Well, there you go. You've got acrobat Sheamus now in the game, because, go along with your acrobat Hogan zombie, or really even acrobat Randy Orton zombie. People that you're not like, yeah, those are acrobats. Like, that fits, that you can do like an alternate universe version. Then you've got Trickster Braun Breaker, and I do love the name Bone Breaker. They did good there. Gulick Warrior instead of, Celtic Warrior. They did good there. Cero Muerto, which means no death. That's a good one as well. So Penta's the last one, and I think of those three, the Champs Chat podcast crew called two of them, because we did talk about Penta a lot, and we talked about Braun. I think Sheamus was mentioned as like ooh, that would be kind of cool. But honestly, of the three of them, Sheamus draws my attention the most. Like, the way they did the artwork, I really like it. Anyway, new superstars, Sheamus, Braun, and Penta, with even more horrors down the line. Shard distribution, Braun Breaker, Bone Breaker, free shards available in the month long, which means he's the A tier. Penta, Cero Muerto. 2335 free shards. 3,050 free shards available in the month long, which again means you should be able to recruit him. He's your S tier, and Sheamus is your B tier free tier. Also, the revamp, called it. I got the video on it a month or more ago. Aleister Black, Fade to Black, returns with updated stats, which means he's going to be the one that they give away for free in the midst of the month, which I'm very happy about. That's another just check off the I'm missing box, and I'm happy for that. Plus, I'm good with a revamp. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the way any of the Aleister Blacks in the game play currently. So aside from what I remember of Fade to Black there, the zombie one from way back when we got the mode where you got to like have the character added to your roster, and then you got to play with them, and sometimes they put them on there maxed, but originally they like put them on there and you had to max them with your own resources if you had the resources, and if you had the resources, then you got the resources back, so that by the time you were done, you actually ended up with a little more resources. But if you didn't have the resources, you were screwed. I remember those days. But anyway, I remember him being really fun back then. And then special events to watch out for. Sunday night terror contests, which are going to happen on 10/5 to 10/26. I'm guessing that just means on the Sundays. And then Monday night meta, 10/6 to 10/27. So every Sunday and every Monday, you're going to have a special tour or contest that happens, which is cool because, Sunday is like Sunday, Monday are usually the most boring in Champions. There's not as much going on. Dev's Corner, October marks our annual zombie month. Bring back Grant Camping. Bring back Grant Camping. So snatch brand new zombie superstars, making your lineup stronger than ever. Plus, if you missed out on past zombies, this is your chance to recruit them to your roster. Like your, it's in big letters there. And that's not all. Dominate in the Titan Takeover battle and rack up contest points faster than ever before. The Locker Room, we heard you loud and clear. This month brings more econ, shout out to Goldie, items to keep progression going, a discounted kickoff prize wall, stacking with all zombie-related items and huge discounts. We'll take a look at that soon. I work such that I might be able to get another video out tomorrow on this, but most of my zombie content is going to be Thursday. I'll talk about that in a second. And then a streamlined zombie hype loot with a smaller pool and tons of free loot coins throughout the event. Also coming soon, the action doesn't stop. A special Sunday night event is on the way. And yes, the fan favorite Monday night meta sticks around too. More variety, more rewards, more chaos every week. Plus, very soon, New challengers from a different universe will be stepping into the ring. Now, out of all the things in this, Zombie Month is always exciting to me, right? But this might be the most exciting thing in the blog because one of the things that I miss from Champions, or have missed for a little while, are the crossovers, right? We had TMNT 1 and 2, Secret of the Ooze, a little while ago, but it feels like it's been a bit. But what's really been a bit is like your Masters of the Universe. Like they did, seems like they have a pretty big license deal with Motu, Mattel, whoever owns them now, because like there's a Motu movie coming out, which I'm excited about, except for the fact that they're setting it on Earth again, which why like of all the things you could have done, why repeat the mistake of the horribly bad but also so fun Masters of the Universe movie from back in the day, 80s ish. So maybe it was 1990, but either way, it was very while ago at this point. But that being said, like mutants, like I love the mutants crossovers. I love the Motu crossovers. The different universe language. Like obviously Marvel is kind of big with like the different universe thing. In fact, Lego Brickverse is a thing now. So I don't know. If nothing else, it gets fun speculation going on very soon. I'm hoping means like November, because otherwise, you know, why are they teasing it now? And I don't know if Christmas in Eternia is going to be a thing or what, but maybe December. But I'm hoping that means November is also going to be a crossover month. I am not opposed to that whatsoever. I think the crossovers are super fun. And then engage and win. Think you know your zombies? Which returning zombie superstar is headlining this month's madness? Share your guesses in Discord and see if you've got what it takes to rise with the undead. I think that means like headlining, meaning like who's the S plus tier this month. But either way, click on the Discord link and go there. Also, make sure you're in the Champions Chat Discord and just throw your comments daily into there because it's a fun community. It's like a microcosm of the main server, but we keep things positive and fun. Number 7. Not that the main server is not positive and fun. Don't mishear me. Seven. Wrap up. The zombie invasion has started from stacking your roster with undead icons to powering up through hype and joining forces in Titan Takeover. This month is all about domination. When the undead rise, only the strongest survive. WWE Champions team. Cool. So that's it. Just a real quick blogish thing. There's your characters again. I like them so far. I know, you know, lots of people have been hoping for like Acrobat Zombie Nia Jax. That didn't happen unless they make another Acrobat. But obviously, you know, there's lots of room to go. I'm assuming there's going to be a female, so my guess for the headlining would be Stephanie Vaquer, because I think they could do some pretty incredible stuff with her look and style as a zombie. And then hopefully for me, Jacob Fatu as a werewolf would be the big one. I'm really hoping for that one. But Stephanie, like, I know a few people have said, oh, we need Zombie Rhea. Like, there is a Zombie Rhea, but Zombie Rhea was released when Rhea wasn't mommy and wasn't as popular, big, as defined in terms of her character nuances as she is now. So obviously now they could do something really cool with a new Zombie Rhea, but yet far we have not had anybody who has two zombie characters, so I doubt that would happen. So therefore I think they could do with Stephanie Vaquer what, you know, they might do if Zombie Rhea were still on the table. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Send it to your friend and faction mate who needs to know what's going on this month. Check out Merrick's video. It has a breakdown of where all the shards are and what's going on with the weekly contest and all that kind of stuff. But at least this gives you a heads up on what's fun, plus some insight into what's going on with it. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, and then I mentioned zombie content. Like, so I work swings right now, which is like basically 12 and, you know, like 11:30, 12 o'clock until like 12 o'clock, give or take. So it's going to be a little bit hard for me to get content done because I'm working today and tomorrow. So obviously, I'm going to be a little behind the eight ball on getting these zombie character videos out. But by Thursday, I will have a bunch of these 3-minute move sets and other things out. And I might be able to swing like a basic video for Sheamus tomorrow morning or so. So come back. Make sure you're checking our content because we're going to have everything you need. All right, now I'll see you on the next one. Brains.